incredible. It was a literal dream come true. In my career, I've mostly written in film and TV and some prose, and comics kind of always felt like this cool kids club that I didn't know how to get into. It seemed like the place where everyone was having the most fun. They had the biggest imaginations, and it's interesting working in film and TV. We're always having these conversations about budget and scope. What's practical, what can we shoot, and for comics, it was just like sky is the limit. And so it's been amazing to be able to kind of work in that medium. And comics just have always brought me so much joy. They can take you absolutely anywhere that you can imagine, and they're mirrors into who we are. And so just being able to dip my toes in that world has just been a blast. I kind of first started in prose, and the transition from that into screenwriting was this huge learning curve that I didn't expect. And same with going from film to TV, your brain just kind of has to function differently. And so I was actually a little nervous coming into comics because I was worried, like, how does the script even look? Is it going to, again, be that huge kind of arduous learning process? And right at the get-go, Charlie Stickney, who's my amazing co-writer, he said something that was kind of a turning point for me, where he said, comics are a love letter to your artist. And that just like really loosened everything up for me. And that made the script feel far more like fluid and easy, and it was just a place for us to all have fun on the page. And I think that, to me, is that big separation between how you write film and TV versus how you're writing comics. And it really comes out, I think, in the final product. Well, first I want to say that Amy is not my creation. She was sort of invented by Peter Shaw and made real by Charlie Stickney, and I just sort of came in and started asking, what if? What if I had been traumatized the same way that Amy had? What if suddenly a Shaolin guy just appeared in my dreams and started training me, but giving me absolutely no answers? I think I'd feel empowered, but also very frustrated. And then what if suddenly this guy just abandoned me? I'd feel lost, I'd feel angry. And so really my job was to kind of come in and muddy up the waters for Amy a little bit, to make her more relatable, more flawed, make her like you or me. And then kind of ask, well, what if we set her on this hero's journey? Amy is honestly meant to be a snapshot of all of us. There's nothing special about Amy per se. She wasn't bitten by a radioactive spider. She's not brilliant enough to invent some kind of super suit. She's not even chosen because she's like the purest of heart. She's all of us, and she's complicated, and she doesn't always make the right choice, but she's trying to do the best she can with what she's been given. And if that woman can grow and persevere and change and learn to become a superhero, then all of us can. I think I, like all Asian Americans in this country, didn't really grow up feeling like we had any heroes out there who looked like us. I think the idea that Asians could be complex and awesome and heroes was just totally foreign. And for me, that sort of led to a lot of shame in my life about being Chinese for a really long time. And I actually remember when Crazy Rich Asians came out, my dad, the first thing that he said was, "Oh man, it's so cool to finally see Asians not being stupid for once." And that was 2018. So we have a lot of work to do, but I think a huge reason why I love this comic and Immortal Studios just so much is that we're finally creating these diverse heroes that we've long deserved, and I think it's about time. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, check out our Kickstarter, see what Amy is all about, go on her crazy ride, and most importantly, have a lot of fun. Check out the link in our bio.